Find deducts. The strategy of finding deducts in a negotiation refers to the practice of seeking opportunities to reduce or eliminate elements from the other party's proposals or requests. While this approach might seem advantageous for minimizing costs or commitments, it's crucial to consider the broader implications of such a tactic on the negotiation process and the relationship between the parties involved. Here's an exploration of why this approach should be used judiciously and how negotiations can be steered towards more collaborative outcomes. Collaborative negotiation over deduct finding. Strategic use of deduct finding. Ethical and constructive negotiation. Collaborative negotiation over deduct finding. Mutual benefits versus unilateral gains. Effective negotiation is anchored in the pursuit of mutually beneficial solutions rather than unilateral gains at the other party's expense. Focusing solely on reducing the other party's request can lead to an adversarial atmosphere, potentially undermining trust and long-term relationships. Instead, the goal should be to explore how both parties can achieve their objectives in a way that feels fair and balanced. Creative problem solving. When faced with additional requests or items that might increase costs or commitments, it's more productive to engage in creative problem solving. This can involve exploring trade-offs where concessions in one area are balanced by gains in another, or finding innovative solutions that deliver value to both parties without significantly increasing the burden on either side. Strategic use of deduct finding. Strategic incorporation. In situations where the other party introduces an extra item or request, rather than outright rejecting it or looking for ways to deduct elsewhere, consider how it might be strategically incorporated into the deal. This could involve negotiating adjustments in other terms of the agreement, such as pricing, delivery schedules, or service levels, to accommodate the additional request in a way that maintains or enhances the overall value of the deal for both parties. Open communication. Transparency about the limitations and constraints faced by your side can lead to a more understanding and cooperative negotiation environment. If certain requests or items proposed by the other party are not feasible within the given constraints, openly discuss these issues and work collaboratively to find alternative solutions that are acceptable to both parties. Focus on long-term relationships. Prioritizing the long-term relationship over short-term gains is crucial. Negotiations should not be viewed as zero-sum games where one party's loss is another's gain. Instead, aim for outcomes that strengthen the partnership and pave the way for future cooperation. Ethical and constructive negotiation. Ethical considerations. It's essential to approach negotiations with integrity and a commitment to fair dealing. Using deduct finding as a tactic to unfairly diminish the other party's position can harm your reputation and jeopardize future negotiations. Seeking win-win outcomes. The ultimate aim of any negotiation should be to arrive at agreements that all parties perceive as win-win outcomes. This often requires flexibility, willingness to compromise, and a focus on the bigger picture of the relationship and mutual goals. In summary, while finding ways to reduce or eliminate aspects of the other party's requests can be part of the negotiation process, it should not dominate the negotiation strategy. A more effective and sustainable approach is to focus on finding solutions that address the needs and objectives of both parties, fostering a spirit of cooperation and partnership. By prioritizing mutual benefits and engaging in creative problem solving, negotiators can build stronger relationships and achieve outcomes that are truly beneficial for all involved.